Hey guys, it's your girl Tina. I want to go ahead and shout out Sean Stanton. Sean sent me this story, and once again, it's coming from our fourth favorite state, ghetto ass Georgia. So what's going on now in Georgia, you ask? What's going on is that we have a young girl. Her name is Paris Gray, and she's a high school senior this year, and she is risking not being able to walk across the stage because she wanted to, I guess, be funny in her yearbook. And she decided to quote the periodic table, and she said that when life gets hard, basically back that ass up. But she did it in the periodic tables, and now she's facing being in trouble and not being able to walk across the stage. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip right now, and then I will come back with the rest.
Also new at 11, a student says fallout over her quote in the yearbook is threatening to ruin her senior year. Channel 2's Carl Willis live at Mundy's Mill High School in Clayton County with what exactly she wrote and how it's being interpreted.
Well, she managed to get this message by the editors and all the adults. They didn't raise any red flags on this, but now a week away from graduation, after she listed these elements on the periodic table, they found out this message spells this.
Paris Gray is a senior and student leader at Mundy's Mill High School, involved in sports and student government. A good kid by all accounts, but she says school administrators accused her of breaking bad with a yearbook quote.
I think their reaction was beyond what it should have been because nobody understood it.
She wrote, "When the going gets tough, just remember to barium, carbon, potassium, thorium, astatine, arsenic, sulfur, uranium, phosphorus." That when decoded on a periodic table spells a message to back that blank up.
My first reactions was, "You are such a nerd."
Basically, that was just me saying start all over again.
Administrators were not pleased once they figured it out. Paris was suspended, kept from participating in the senior walk, and she was slated to give the inspirational speech at the graduation ceremony, but says an assistant principal told her she was out.
It just hurts. Like, why?
The 17-year-old plans on attending Tennessee State University in the fall, but she never thought her time here would end like this.
She's not a class cutter. She's not a gang banger, drug-free. I mean, she is truly an inspiration.
We reached out to Clayton County Schools, and despite what Paris was told, they say no decision has been made.
Now, after we finished the interview, the principal called the mother, and school officials tell me that the area superintendent, along with the principal, will meet with the mother tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Clayton County, Carl Willis, Channel 2, Action News Night Feed.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and I just find this whole situation, crazy. And I kind of feel a certain way about this. I feel like this girl was trying to be like Jessica Lee. For those of y'all who don't know who Jessica Lee is an Asian girl who pulled the same stunt last year at her high school. And she used the periodic table as well. Her periodic comments broke down to "fuck bitches, get money." But when she did this, she was hailed a hero. Folks were giving her props. She wasn't suspended. She didn't get in trouble. Nothing happened to her. She was viral, Everybody was happy for her. So I find it funny that this Asian girl did the same thing last year, but now the black girl does the same thing, and now the black girl's being punished. But that's why I say folks need to stop trying to be like other folks. Jessica Lee did it. She didn't get in trouble. But again, Jessica Lee's in a different state. She's also at a different high school. I feel like this black girl, Paris Gray, tried to copy Jessica Lee, but unfortunately for her, it backfired in her face. I don't think it's that serious. I don't think that, she should be suspended or have in-school suspension. I think that she should still be allowed to walk across the stage. She hasn't gotten in trouble ever in high school. She's the class vice president. She gets good grades. I don't think it's that serious, but that just goes to show you that other races can do certain things and there's no punishment and they're being given pats on the back. But sometimes when black folks try and do the same thing, you end up getting egg on your face. So I think that she should have just left it plain and simple and not try to be like Jessica Lee, because it's obvious that's where she got it from. I think she should have just did the right thing, just left a normal quote, because they will find anything to try and drag you down and hold it over your head if you're a black female. And I've just noticed that. It seems like when other races do certain things, it's okay, but when it's somebody of color, when it's a black person doing something, all hell done broke loose, and now they want to make an example out of her. I just find the whole situation ridiculous. It wasn't that serious. I don't think that she should have written that, but then again, I don't think that Jessica Lee should have written that either. I didn't give Jessica Lee props about it. I didn't tweet about it, nor did I make a story about it, because I just look at both of these situations as two girls being attention whores. Nothing more, nothing less. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation that's coming from our fourth favorite state, Ghetto ass Georgia. Do you agree with what Paris did? How do you feel about Jessica Lee doing the same thing a year before, but then, you know, her not getting in trouble, folks giving her props for doing the same thing that Paris did? Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. All right, deuces.